Hey YouTube, it's Numistacker and I'm back with you again. Right at the end of this video is a pretty amazing, very large gold coin to celebrate the Sapphire Jubilee of Her Majesty. So if you want to take a look at that, that's right at the end. Otherwise, let's have a chat about sovereigns, because the other coins that are here are the Pistrucci 2017 sovereigns. And it seems to me that so many more people have an interest in sovereigns compared to how they used to. When I first started stacking, I remember reading the comments about sovereigns and everybody was saying, well, it's a bit of a non-standard amount of gold. We don't really understand it. It's not exactly a quarter of an ounce. And, I think that was probably in 2013, maybe. And in that time, I think a lot has changed. I think the acceptability of the sovereign to Americans in particular seems to have risen a little bit. I think that, maybe this is my imagination, so you guys tell me if I'm right or wrong. But I think a lot of Americans have got a bit bored with what America has to offer, and they've started looking at other places. And the interest in world coins is, I think, much, much better than it has been. I was watching 3 hours last night of the auction at Heritage for the Signature World Coins auction. So many beautiful world coins being auctioned in America, and most of them sold for pretty amazing amounts of money. I did actually buy a coin at that auction, and I'll tell you about that at some stage in one of the next videos. But I just wonder whether sovereigns and all their different variations have become, more acceptable to stackers and more widely collected. And maybe these 2017 ones have been the special release that took it over the top, created a little bit more of a demand. I certainly think they're pretty amazing. But it's interesting how in the UK, for example, people sending me coins for grading, how so many people have bought these coins. People who wouldn't normally have gone to the Royal Mint, people who may not have bought brand new sovereigns, people who may not have bought proofs. It's like everybody has suspended all that way of working, all the true stacking stuff of trying to get things for the lowest amount over spot, and suddenly they've all been buying these Piedforts, the regular proofs earlier on in the year, and the strike on the day. Incidentally, I still think the strike on the day one is the best out of the bunch. 1817 minted, and I don't know what's happened. I haven't looked at pricing. I suspect that pricing has maybe softened a tiny bit. So if you are in the market for one of these, I would maybe take a look at pricing now and for the next couple of months, because I think before pricing hardens up again, there are going to be people who maybe bought a few too many, spent a little bit too much money, borrowed on credit cards, and maybe bought 2 or 3 of these and can't really afford to keep 2 or 3 of them. Here's the Sapphire. So this is a 40 gram gold coin, over an ounce of gold. This is probably about 2,000, 2,100 or so in dollars from the Royal Mint when it came out. It's not one I would have bought myself, but there's a lot of people who follow all the different jubilees that Her Majesty has. It's a great coin. It's a really nice, beautifully produced gold coin. It's not one I would have bought, but I do like it a lot, and you have to admire Her Majesty, because the devotion and duty that she has shown over her whole reign is nothing short of remarkable for any human being. Unlike some world leaders in very large countries that you guys probably know about, Her Majesty doesn't tend to embarrass us at all. She's done the most marvellous job over such a long period of time. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of sovereigns and Americans buying sovereigns and the acceptability of said coin in the United States. And please like, subscribe, and this channel will be nothing without you. So please, above all, comment.